All right, time to start up Hatching Tide. We started over at this stylish streamer, and this actually is the same person that we do that's been doing the Hatching Tide event for years. It's just normally she's wearing her goofy egg hat or whatever. Also, I think she does have a different dress. I think she normally has more of a tighter, or not dress, skirt on. But basically, where the gimmick for this event is the glasses. And in the promotional thing, they actually have like Yana and a couple other, and like Honeybee Lovely in the banner. But I'm fairly confident they're not going to show up. Maybe they will at the end, like if you've done the Arcadian, because obviously they're not here right now. But let's stop talking and get questing. Talk to the stylish streamer, whose name is like Jihli Aliapo or something. I'm sure she'll reintroduce herself. Of weeds and whimsy, a stylish dreamer is smiling at you. Already, your day has improved. But yeah, cat girl's smiling at me. Of course my day's gonna get improved. The only way to get any better is if it was a bun girl. Come one, come all. For the happy season of Hatching Tide is upon us once more. And what an excellent season it is! A pleasure to meet you, oh no, we know who she is. I literally just said her name. That's the spirit. Yeah, there you go. That's her name. Yeah, Jihli Aliapo. She's the one that always does it. That's the spirit. How lovely to see you again, Brilliant. You remember me, yes? It's Jihli Aliapo. Come with another vision to share. This year, I dreamed of a marvelous golden eggs rising from curious flora. As we speak, our dreamers are hiding eggs in the black shroud for participants to lift from the shrubbery, thereby reenacting my dream. Successful seekers will be awarded with very stylish glasses. Very stylish indeed. You'd almost say that they were excellent. Although, no little time has passed since I've had word from oh yeah, she's the Lala that's usually with her. Nonota, who was organizing the operation. I couldn't help but worry something has gone awry. If only I could go and find her myself. But alas, I have duties to attend to here. Would you go in my stead, Brilliant? Of course, Brilliant. Perhaps you would be so kind as to seek Nonota out in my stead. Literally what I just said. Leave it to me. Thank you. I hope she has returned to Gridania safely. It would be worth checking the Aetherite Plaza before venturing further afield. She too is wearing a pair of our thematic glasses. Hers in the shape of a chicken? Okay. We'll talk to Jillian once more, and then we'll go look for Nonota. Were her spectacles created before mine, you ask? Well, it's a chicken and the egg problem. Well, I'm uncertain as to whether the chicken preceded the egg. Nonota chose the former. I would choose to check the Aetherite Plaza for her before searching elsewhere. Sounds good. Let's head on over to the Aetherite Plaza. Now, this event, what did we do last year for the event? I honestly forgot. I feel like it was something really short. Like, surprisingly short. Anyway, where are you, Nonota? Well, I think you're over by the quest marker. Oh yeah, she's not wearing her, she usually wears her egg thing as well. Also, she's also wearing a different skirt. But I see she is being preoccupied by a bespectacled Ellison. A bespectacled. That's slightly different. How delightful. Why are you saying that about Alala? My classes, they are a prize for participating in this year's Hatching Tide festivities, but... Marvelous! I chased a leafy beast and discovered a most fortuitous chicken. But for now, I must away. I look forward to these Hatching Tide festivities, these springtime delights. Sure? Oh, Oh, hello, Brilliant. A happy hatching tide to you. How can I be of service? Well, you see, Jilly's looking for you. She's worried. Jilly sent you? I suppose I have been gone for a while, but I've been having trouble hiding our eggs in the arena. As I was working, these tall, thick grasses suddenly sprung forth. I tried to trim them back, but not even my biggest garden scythe could make the smallest impression. At best, I managed to snip a couple leaves. Now, I cannot help but worry that our arena is carpeted not by typical brambles, but a variety of leafkin. We can hardly send our egg hunters into a nest of monsters. Oh, what to do? Well, I mean, I have this giant axe on my back. Maybe I could make use of that. You would help? A godsend, truly. Then let us start by gathering information about this particular plant. Though I know adventurers generally prefer to slay monsters first and ask questions later, well, that's for sure. I shall head for the Botanist's Guild. In the meantime, if you could ask around the Carline Canopy regarding this strange specimen, I would greatly appreciate it. Sure thing. Here, take one of the leaves I managed to salvage. Let us reconvene at the Aetherite Plaza once we have gathered what information we can. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and check out the Carline Canopy. Maybe we can see Mother Meonia. Maybe she'll know something. Alright, Mother. Oh, nope, I guess I gotta go speak to the barmaid, or barman. Welcome to the Carline Canopy. If there is any way I might be of service, you need only ask. Have you seen this leaf? Well, I am well versed in the leaves steeped for myriad teas. My knowledge can offer no insight on this particular specimen. My apologies. However, we did have a guest come in search of strange leafkin just moments ago. An elegant gentleman wearing shaded spectacles. He introduced himself as an alchemist specializing in the study of wild beasts. Well, he did seem somewhat eccentric. Perhaps an expert of his standing might offer the assistance you require. I believe he said he was bound for Old Gridania, should you desire to seek him out. Right, that was obviously the guy that we saw before. But apparently we have to talk to everyone else before we go and find him. Oh, do you leave mage assistant? Greetings, adventurer. Have you come seeking a contract? Nope. Have you seen this leaf? Now you have. This leaf, I dare say it comes from some variety of flytrap. We often receive petitions regarding roselets, but I don't believe I've seen leafkin of this particular shade of green. Curious, right? It seemed pretty bright green. Not like a normal, like, natural, leafy green, pardon the pun. Just as typical plant life flourishes during this season, so too do leafkin. I would not be surprised if some aberrant strain had developed in the process. If you require assistance in culling it, do not hesitate to ask, as long as I don't have to pay for a contract. Isn't there someone else here? Oh, there they are. Oh, it's you, breezy adventurer. Maybe you want to pull up your pants a bit. Hey there, beautiful. I think we're done here. You looking to hire? I'm good with a lance. And I'm good with an axe. Have you seen this leaf? Oh, I recognize this. A whole swarm of this leafkin was crowding a little corner of the Black Shroud just the other day. Never seen anything quite like it, so tried giving it a poke. But would you believe it? The leaves and flowers just kept growing back. Easy as you please. What? Easy as you please? Is that like... That doesn't make sense. Eventually, I just gave up. If there's one thing I can't stand, it's feeling impotent. You're gonna feel really impotent when I turn you down at that really stupid, beautiful comment. Anyway, let's make sure to get away from him. I might not be forced to use my axe if I don't. Alright, let's meet back up with Nonota and tell her what we found out. Hello, Nonota. Got some good information for you. You're back! Perfect timing! According to the folks at the Botanist Guild, the leaf belongs to a type of highly durable leafkin. So durable, in fact, that the pieces you and I possess are apparently still very much alive. What did you discover? So others have been similarly unsuccessful in cutting them back. In which case, developing an alternative strategy does seem in order. The alchemist you mentioned seems like a good lead, don't you think? An Ellison with shaded spectacles. Perhaps that was the fellow with whom I was speaking earlier. He did say something about chasing a leafy beast after all. Let's head over and see if we can't find him. Sounds good to me. Go ahead and teleport back over to Old Bredonia. See if we can find our shaded spectacle. Alright, looks like he's over here where Yishtola's sister is. Ah, Nonota, looks like you have found our bespeckled Ellison. I keep on saying bespeckled, it's bespectacled. Here he is, the gentleman who asked about my glasses. Hello, bespectacled Ellison. Oh ho ho! The fortuitous chicken has found me again. I'm a rabbit. What are you talking about? Along with a lady of adventure. Well, I guess you got that part right. Oh, right, she's the chicken, right. Yes, that sounds like me. Ravenous for leafkin, large and small. The wayfaring alchemist, Herr Baron, at your service. Have you seen this leaf? Because now you have. What? Why this is the very leaf I've been pursuing for moons upon moons. Moons upon moons upon moons upon moons. That is to say, if you're seeking assistance in combating this menace, I would be happy to help. We would be much obliged. As an alchemist, would you say that some sort of concoction might be effected against this creature? Oh ho ho! Doubt you not the efficacy of my concoctions, little chicken. With this aberrant leaf in his possession, Harabin the Great can finally realize his purpose for traveling to the Twelveswood. Can finally seize this quarry by the stalk and wrestle it into submission. Bro, calm down. Maybe you should get something to eat first. But my enthusiasm overcomes me. You see, as I was poring over leafkin of this very persuasion, my eyeballs were subjected to quite a piece of mischief. Since then, they burn like all seven hells if exposed to sunlight, wind, or most anything. So long as I wear these tinted lenses, I can remain upright and free of blinding pain and nausea for several bells at a time. Quite long enough to brew a tincture that shall spare you both a similar fate. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have ingredients to procure from the shady bower. Can't you just use eye drops, or whatever the ARR item that they never use anymore? Oh, wait! Allow me to foot the bill! Are you offering this? Alright, I guess we gotta head back to the canopy? Nope, we gotta go over there. And see if we can, help our bespectacled Ellison out. I already forgot his name, is like Heron something. Yeah, he's got to make that tincture, so that, we don't get blinded like he was. By the time I caught up to him, he had almost finished his shopping. I'll just reimburse him for everything. Ah ha 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 ha! Just the bare sight of the leaf has imbued me with untold mercantile stamina. Like lightning flashed my gill, and like mountain grew my spoils. Sir? Now then, I must gather my thoughts. The leafkin in question is a troublesome strain of flytrap possessed of vitality so great that it sprouts forth with abundance from the very spot it has been shown. Oh, so it's a hydra? Therefore, by thwarting its regenerative properties, we may cut this terror down to size, not only in the metaphorical sense, but the literal. Sir? You two have living pieces of its tender floral flesh, that's a way of putting it. Combined with my chosen ingredients, they should yield a distillation that will forestall the creature's recovery. The effects will be temporary, but a skilled hand needs only a few moments, no? Soak your scythe in Hairburn's bane, and mow with all your might. Well, I do have a giant axe. That sounds like more like a botanist's job. What wonderful news! Can you imagine if the creature were only susceptible to fire? An egg hunt through a field of ash is hardly what Jihli dreamed of. Fire? Heavens forfend, my dear chicken. The knack of snipping in itself is transcendent communication. Or so they say. What? What are you talking about? To inhale the life breath of the forest. To welcome within one's heart the bounties of the land. To occasionally have one's eyes squirted with burning venom. Sure. These are the experiences we live for. Right. Not to mention all the free samples of plant life to be gained along the way. I see. Were I not liable to keel over at any moment, I would like nothing better than to slice the shrubbery by your side. However, I have every confidence that a brave adventurer such as yourself will succeed where I have failed. Yeah. Now, let us commence. Make me the happiest man in the realm, and bestow upon me your leaves. Let's phrase that a bit differently, please. What is he hammering? Shouldn't that be the alchemist sounds? Just as oil dissolves oil, the extracts from this leaf shall counteract their own regenerative properties? Right. Whereby this should be brought thusly, and that should be, yes, from all angles may this scythe strike true. Okay, right, he's putting the stuff on the scythe. Also, this is not him. Oh my. Be really funny if you get that as Reaper Glam. And he died. Well, not my problem. Ugh, I offer up my masterpiece, my soul, my well-lubricated garden scythe. Sir, are you alright? In your hands, may it hack away our hardships. Prepare to meet the Reaper. No, I'm a warrior. You can leave the rest to me. Exterminate. Sure. Yeah, prepare to meet the Reaper, sure. Now that our garden scythe is equipped to cut back the fly traps, you're one step closer to reclaiming our arena. Rest assured, your efforts will be rewarded with exclusive Hatching Tide gifts, but do take care to avoid any squirting venom. Well, that's why I wear these glasses. Carabin the Upright, because he got up, would like to join this sortie to observe the effects of his alchemical miracle, insofar as they can be observed with a scalded. It's not scab. I was reading scab for some reason. Scalded eyeballs. Of course, let us watch Beryllian's work from a safe distance. Our arena is a fair walk from here, so I will have the Dreamers arrange for a chocobo carriage. Come and find me when you are ready to depart. Sounds good? Alright, let's head on out there. Apparently it's over. Okay, apparently it's over. We have to go over by the amphitheater. I thought we were actually gonna have to leave. And go somewhere in the shroud. Oh, I cannot wait to see those beautiful fronds fall like rain beneath your blade. Sure. With Nanata's blessing, we shall bear you to the arena on a moment's notice. Alright, Nanata, I'd like your blessing. No, not like that. Ready to clear our arena of troublesome sprigs and stalks? Just say the word, and an egg usher will whisk us away. Is this gonna be another instance? Like, oh yeah, okay, they are doing another instance. They did that for the Valentine's event as well. You now participate in spring cleaning. Wield the special garden scythe to slay troublesome traps and retrieve Archon eggs. All classes and jobs are eligible to spring cleaning. Speak with the egg usher in the amphitheater or acorn archer to travel to the arena. Sounds good. Let's queue on up. When you are ready, I shall escort you to the egg arena. If I may provide any further assistance, do not hesitate to let me know. In order to continue this quest, you must clear 4 stages of spring cleaning. You may learn about spring cleaning. Yeah. Let's participate. We don't need to learn. We can figure it out on the fly. Okay, it's a single instance. Let's see. We got AoE, a dash, and okay, well, this is a dash, so let's try this. Is this an AoE? Yes, it is. It looks like I have to build up a meter for that one. Oh, okay, apparently I keep going. Okay, I gotta apparently accumulate a resource for that. Go ahead and dash through here. Get all that, and then dash through all these. And I think I missed a couple. Whoops. There we go. Shrubbery has been defeated. Onward. Yeah, I can definitely do this better if I position myself a bit better. Let's dash through all these and get this one. There we go. Yeah, now I have this one, whatever it does. I guess this is going to be a big attack. This is the last area we need trimmed. Okay, so if I stand right in the center here and unleash this, will it do everything? Yes, it does. Great. I can definitely get a higher score on that. Looks like I got 10 of the eggs. I'll need to see how much of the current... I assume that's the currency we use to spend on the, whatever they're called. The stuff that we can buy in the shop. I'll need to see how many we actually need. But glory! In my mind's eye, I can still see the arc of your scythe. The crisp shredding of the leaves. Well, that's why they call me Shredder, right? Magnificent work! Thanks to you, our Hatching Tide participants may search for eggs in safety and comfort. Indeed! My alchemical solution extended even my own expectations. You have delivered me a vision, a dream. Not to mention sprigs of a most troublesome trap. How I shall probe, how I shall stare, all without risk to what remains of my vision. Whoa! Thanks. Well, I'm glad he seems pleased with the results. Go ahead and tell Jihli that our egg hunt may proceed as scheduled. Sounds good. Let's go ahead and wrap this up. Yeah, it was quite a leafy situation. Our arena was filled with leafkin. No wonder preparations were taking longer than expected. I'm glad to hear the issue has been resolved and that everyone emerged unscathed, well, except the leaves, of course. Not only did Brilliant clean up those sprigs and sprouts, she also managed to retrieve what eggs were lost to the foliage. We should be ready to hide the eggs anew and begin the festivities. I would like to thank the alchemist who was so crucial to the operation. Do you think Master Herburin is still in Gridania? I mean, maybe. Eureka! You alright, bro? The man himself. You sound, cheerful? Fair chicken. Cheerful does not describe the half of my mood. For Herburn, the peerless, weren't you the upright before? Has made a discovery of the ages. From the leafkin samples you provided me, I was able to concoct a regenerative ointment for my poor blistered eyeballs. I am cured! Good for you. My habit of sticking my face too close to my object of study has, at long last, served me well. Okay. For where once venom splashed, so too did an antidote. Can you imagine how else we might manipulate the properties of these fantastic creatures? We can develop cures upon cures, devise agents upon agents. Sure. We are witnesses to the golden age of alchemy, rising resplendent from the fields of fell leafkin. You might want to calm down a little bit, bro. Goodness, that must be what the egg in my dreams represented. Jihli, don't encourage him. The bright hopes for the future that this discovery portends. Yeah. So it was you, my oval comrades, who spoke of destiny. Oh no, he's talking to the eggs now. Had I but listened, alas, Herburin has been a fool. Well, that's for sure. But no longer. I shall hereby heed the wisdom of egg. The wisdom of egg. Capital E. And continue my work with full faculties, all thanks to you. You seem to possess a great appreciation for the spirit of Hatching Tide, and also a pair of our promotional glasses. Oh, these? These I wear not for protection against the elements, but as a reminder of the catalyst that changed my fate forevermore. And now he's dancing. It does me proud to see how Hatching Tide brings joy to one and all, and maybe a little bit of insanity. And our celebrations have but scarcely begun. Brilliant. Please accept these glasses as a token of our appreciation. You have more than earned them. Yeah, I'd more than earned them. Our dreamers will continue patrols of the arena, but we may well need some further trimming. Your assistance would be most appreciated, and rewarded with special Hatching Tide gifts. Yeah, I'll go ahead and check the shop and see how many of the currency we need in order to buy everything. Oh no, she's dancing too. So I got 10 from one round. I'll need to see if that's enough to buy everything I want. Alright, looks like we get the Eggcelent glasses and some other glasses that I don't know. Party Eggy glass eyewear. Is that the chicken one? Or do we buy the chicken one from the store? You can participate in spring cleaning as many times as you wish by speaking to the egg ushers in MK Amphitheatre or the Acorn Orchard. Race against the clock as you slash your way through endless stages of shrubbery and aim for the highest score possible. You may earn special brilliant eggs by completing spring cleaning, special brilliant sprayed into the Dreamer and the MK Amphitheatre for gear and items. Okay, we'll go ahead and check them out and see what they have for sale. Once we go ahead and talk to Jihli and Anata here. Oh, Springtime Delights, that's what the achievement is. So the golden eggs in my dream represented a golden age of alchemy. We could never have made Hatching Tide possible without you, Brilliant. Thank you so much. I've never seen a trimming quite so thorough or stylish. You really showed us the true spirit of an adventurer. Yes, I did. Now let's go ahead and find that shop. Oh, I guess it's the Dreamer right here. Hold on. I feel well. This is one of the outfits from one of the previous ones, and I'm guessing. I guess the chicken one was too. Anyway, let's go ahead and check on the Dreamer and see what they have for sale. Okay, I'm gonna need to grind this a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard though. If I get 10 each, obviously I'm not gonna do that right now. And I guess those egg baskets might be interesting. Yeah, I need a 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. Yeah, 200 eggs. Okay, I'll go ahead and grind those out later. Is there any other interesting person to talk to besides these people? All right, I guess that's all for tonight. Also, there's Godbert. Hello, sir. He's very festive. Does he have the glasses on? Yeah, he has the glasses and his normal glasses as well.